Hello guys, welcome back to another lovely trading video. In this one we're going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis on Moderna, ticker MRNA. Reason for this is one of today's leading large cap stocks being up around 16% as we're recording this video. So to get straight into it, we can currently see we're sitting around the $187 mark, which has now broken above its first deviation on the 4 hour and is currently hovering around its first deviation on the daily, which is around 180. That's why if we go to the intraday chart, we are actually expecting a pullback to this 180. The reason for this is even if Moderna is going to go higher, you expect it to come back and retest its first deviation, because that will kind of show the level is strong, and at some point we do expect that pullback. So yeah, we expect to pull back to around 180. If buying pressure comes into this level and we can kind of push back to this 185 or 188, then we would expect an overall push to that next deviation. And where would that be? In this case, that would be around 217, so that would provide quite a lot of upside. Then going further, we do have some more resistance around 280 and 270, and again we would look for the same thing. If we can break into this 218, come a bit over it, come back, retest it, buying pressure still holds strong and it comes in, then we could expect to push to around 270, and again that would provide a lot of upside from where we currently are. And then at an extreme, if it did continue going up, you could be looking at around 323, 382 and 487. However, at least in the short term, these all seem quite unreasonable. Even this 270 seems quite far-fetched. So really, if you're looking at a shorter term main target, really 217 will kind of be that main target that we're currently looking at. Now, if selling pressure starts coming on Moderna and we start selling off, what are we looking at? Well, statistical mean is quite far from where we currently are, being around 113 and 178. But really, if we were holding the stock short, our final target would be around 113, because we don't look to pull past the statistical mean. But if we're looking for buy zones before that, or bounce locations, we could see some potential bounce locations around 140 and around 129. Reason for that is it is the half deviations. However, if we're trading off this, as it is a half deviation, it's not as strong as whole deviations. So we've usually either look for more confirmation or reduced size, or maybe both, just if we're trading off those levels. So if it goes even lower, where is going to be a strong buy zone? Obviously, you could always look around that 52-week low, which would match up with the statistical mean. But if we're looking for solid buy levels, we do want to be buying from the first deviation or below to the downside, and the first deviation would be $60. So obviously that is very far from where we are now. So it's probably not possible to get there in the near future, especially as they've just had a good surge of earnings. So really our key targets that we're looking at for now is if it continues up to 17. If we push down, we could expect to push back down to around 113, and then expect some hesitation between 180 and 165, because that is the distance between the first deviation on the 4 hour and the daily. But that is it for the Moderna analysis. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Hope to see you next one, and that's it. Peace.
And maybe I'm crazy, only